kind of blocking and cutting at the same time. So slash and cut. He comes back that way, slash and cut. This is what I used to do. I used to slash, myself, then he'd come in and I'd block and clear. And then I met somebody who was better at knife and faster than me. So I did this, and as I unfucked myself, he would cut me. Ah, I didn't really understand gunting. I understand the first part pretty well, understand to scissor. But when he comes back here, now I have to unscissor. To gunt or not to gunt, that is the question. Gunting means to scissor and unscissor. So he fires like normal, angle one counters angle one. I add in my gunting, I pass it out of the way, it hits the hand. He comes back, I counter angle two at two. Cleared out of the way, I hit the hand. He fires angle 12 right down the middle, I touch, I clear, and I hit. There are a lot of really cool ways to use these drills. Now let's bring in though, the old sword. And see how we actually use this. He fires, make sure to block with the side. Okay, try not to hit the blade onto here. I'm passing this over and I'm cutting the hand. He comes back. I'm blocking, clearing, and cutting. He comes in. I'm blocking, side, clearing the hand, and cutting and coming in. All beautiful things that you can train with your awesome phenolic and calisthenics, but how do we use it in the self-defense world? Okay, knife versus knife. He comes at me, boom, I'm clearing that out of the way, I'm getting my cut, okay? He's typically gonna want to run away from that. I catch that, so he can't, making it a deeper laceration as I slash through. If I typically go to stab here and he slashes, I'm in trouble. So now your training has to be a little bit more wise. So he comes in, 1, 2, scissor, be patient. So you see the next one, stop it with the blade, get the hand on this side. You can clear here, I prefer the hand being here, and I come underneath, control. Now I have control, I can stab. He blocks that, perfect, I can cut that and move in. So it's this interesting world in the self-defense world when it's knife versus knife. Okay, in my world, he has brought a knife to the fight. I have chosen to pull my knife out and use an equalizer or at least stay in the fight. So my martial arts training has to kick in. I'm trying to get this motion to scissor. So when he fires that, notice how I'm drawing away. Okay, I want this to be a good block though. So if I'm choosing to move in, I'm kind of blocking and cutting at the same time. So slash and cut. He comes back that way, slash and cut. This is what I used to do. I used to slash, unfuck myself, then he'd come in and I'd block and clear. And then I met somebody who was better at knife and faster than me. So I did this, and as I unfucked myself, he would cut me. Ah, I didn't really understand gunting. I understand the first part pretty well, understand to scissor. But when he comes back here, now I have to unscissor. Cross or uncross. So here, if I'm fast, maybe I can cut and stab. But then you start pressure testing your stuff, you realize, wait a second, I'm still getting cut. I'm exchanging cut for cut. I don't like that. I like to cut and not get cut. I like to cut and not get cut. If I get control, I stab. Only because I have control of that weapon. So now my empty hand training comes in, where now I can move in. So when he comes to here, maybe I'm striking that. I'm using my knuckle to hit. I'm here, maybe I'm clearing and it's time to hit or strike or get in and control and maybe disarm, but that's not always a guarantee. So when you're getting your training in, we want to be thinking, okay, timing here, what do I have come in? This could even be a stab to my neck. He stabs, I'm getting my clear. Do I get that hand or not? Let's say he goes to cut underneath. Boom, there's my gunting again coming out. You have to feel, gunting is building the sensitivity, whether it's with the stick or the hand. Slow-mo, feel where that hand is. He starts going low. Boom, feel where that hand is. I've lost control of the hand, I don't know where it is. Boom, put the knife back out. Try to feel the control and come in. Or from here, make that scissoring motion again. He comes back in anywhere he wants. Boom, I come to here, now I get control. He gets control of this. Now we're in a knife fight. Now I use my training, come back and do different things. But look, I'm always hugging him, not just humping him from behind, right? So, when you're thinking of gunting or to scissor and unscissor, that's always going to be up to you. But you got to go play. So go train your ass off. Stay safe.
Ooh, you can feel the power in these bad boys. This is the new Phenolic Kali from Budo Brothers. What is phenolic? It is essentially a paper resin that is subjected to high pressure, high temperature, which thermosets it into this virtually indestructible material. Now the downside to that is that it doesn't absorb shock very well. So what we did is we designed this silicone inlay to provide an exceptional grip and absorb all those shocks when you're training. Now we don't recommend training flow drills with these because if you pop a hand, your knuckle's gonna explode. But the weight and just the feel makes these incredible. And if you somehow manage to break them, let us know, send us a picture, and we'll send you a new set, because we haven't figured it out. I've been smashing granite, smashing telephone poles. These things do not break. But welcome to give it a try.